for Pistons. I finally got a Pistons sweatshirt upgraded from the Pacers.
Hey, man, dude. You're
that,
in.
that Majestic came out in XL tall, so I had to get all up on
Oh,
it.
that's hot in the streets, man.
Majestic? I don't know that it is. Maybe. Champion came back. It used to be the
Champion
garbage
made a
brand.
huge comeback.
Now they tripled their prices. They're like, oh, we're not at Walmart anymore, guys.
They sell at Macy's. Now
Dude, they sell at fucking Bookman store. They sell at PacSun, dude. It's crazy.
Is that Bookman store?
Isn't it? Of anybody we know, isn't it Bookman store?
I don't know, man.
Judge is like, I decided I don't want to talk shit. That's okay.
I don't know.
But we can talk shit though, because we're in the finals. Remember that?
Right. We can talk all the shit, dude. Dude, this thing is gonna have. I'm sorry. This thing's gonna have one of our names engraved on it next week, dude.
Did you get that set up yet?
I do have it set up. Our names aren't on there, but they're gonna go on the nameplates, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I gotta drink one more beer out of it though before I probably am gonna have to give it away.
I'd be happy if either of us won. Honestly, I want me to win.
Shocking,
obviously shocking, but man, that would look good up on that fireplace though.
Oh, it would look great, dude. And the next nice thing is I can bring it to you next weekend, dude.
So I know. So it's all set up. So I went and got my haircut tonight. I was getting a little shaggy. She did a pretty good job.
You do have a nice lineup going on.
Yeah, no, dude, she went nuts with the beard though. It's like, it's like so low. I'm like, all right, I'll try that. I look like Joe Budden right now.
Dude, the Migos are hating you right now, dude. The Migos are all in your bathroom stall.
I got no beef with Migos. I got no beef.
Joe Budden does though.
Hey man, I'm more accepting of all my brethren.
Can we talk about something real quick?
Yeah. No, dude.
Non-fantasy football related is
okay.
Why did they retire both of Kobe's numbers? Why did they do this?
I can't think of a good reason.
Michael Jordan had two numbers that both of his aren't retired.
So okay. So logically, the logical response to that is didn't Kobe play in both numbers for longer? Like Jordan just had 45 when he came back for this few years.
For a half year.
Right. It's like Kobe played in both those numbers as part of his career. But why did he change numbers in the first place? Was it post-rape?
Yeah, it was a rape. It was a rape overhaul.
I'm changing everything. I'm changing my number, and then I'm just saying my personality is different. So who's worse? Is it Kobe or Ben Roethlisberger?
Definitely Kobe.
Right. That spawned the famous Dave Chappelle skit with Rashida Jones,
where he had to have him sign a release form.
Kobe. But yeah, that was totally inspired by the Kobe incident. I don't know the details of Kobe's incident, probably because it happened fucking 15 years ago.
Sodomized her.
Is that worse? Is that aggravated? Is that aggravated rape?
I don't know. I think she was shady, but I mean he was shady too. He was at least cheating on his wife.
Well, that's how NBA. Well, I don't see. I've changed my perspective on that. I don't think NBA players are ever cheating on their significant spouses.
Really?
There's absolutely. It might not be in their contract, but it's absolutely understood when you're marrying an NBA player, even if they say that's not the case, that this is an open relationship. At least when they're on the road, they're not gonna do it. In
Utah, though, all the Mormons, he picked it. He did the wrong.
Is that where he was?
Yeah. I mean, and the whole thing about he got her family out of millions of dollars in debt. The Kobe thing's really weird, but
was it more than just that's crazy. Wait, he met
her on a music video set, you know that, right? She's like a video girl.
Was like Jadakiss or something?
No, dude, it was some whack thing where he was trying to be a rapper or something.
Oh shit.
Kobe, man.
Kobe. So he can speak Italian.
He can speak 5 languages fluently.
So that's really cool.
But he also likes to tell you how smart he is.
It would have been really cool to see Kobe Bryant in college basketball.
Mm-hmm. Dude, speaking of which, what do you feel about so I know we're going to shift gears from Kobe having 2 numbers retired to the other part of LA, LeVar Ball, dude, starting the Junior Basketball Association.
I didn't hear about this.
Really? He's starting the JBA, which is going to supposedly tempt high school players away from college basketball and pay them $10K a month.
I did hear about that.
And you know who's in? Me.
So it's going to be like a semi-pro. They're going to make $120,000 a year, but it's probably not going to be for a full year. Probably be for the
probably
duration of the
7 months.
season.
They're gonna make like 60K, 60, 70.
Which is 60 to 70 times more. You can't multiply anything times 0, but that's way more than you're going to make playing college basketball, which is fucking nothing.
Well, now that they busted his feet as it is, dude, Brandon Bowen had the $100,000 bag dropped at his house.
What do you think the chances are that the NBA ends up just buying LeVar Ball's league? Do you think that's his ultimate goal, is the buyout? Like, oh, this is good, we'll take it. Or take it to shut it down. We're going to pay for it to stop happening. Because, I mean, the NBA doesn't get anything out of college basketball, really, does it?
No. They just stopped. They were like, oh, all these high school dudes are coming to our league. They're just going to be busts. And I'm like,
right.
Who?
Right.
Who? Like, I mean, there's been plenty of busts, but like, okay, like J.R. Smith came straight out of high school and he's like a mid-level NBA player that like didn't probably need to go to college, to be honest with you.
I mean, fuck the NCAA. Like, in an ideal world,
dude, all of them. Dude, I'm way out on the NCAA.
Yeah, like I'm slowly like getting over college football. Like, especially I don't want to
serve beer at the Big Ten championship.
Oh god, like that's a personal thing. That's it sucks anyway because I do feel bad for these kids. I don't care if they're getting free college or not. Like I do feel bad because they're not getting it all paid what they're worth, obviously. But
and they can lose their livelihood based on it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're moving up across country for like nothing. Like a lot of these kids probably aren't of the mental caliber to go to college in the first place. They're just going to this place and majoring in fucking nothing. Like most of them aren't going to go play in the NBA. Like
they pick what classes they go to. Like right. They can't go to the same classes.
It's just silly. Like get them at a level where they can, make a difference. Like some of them it does work out for, I'm sure. Like Myron Rolle. Was Myron Rolle the guy, the smart guy from FSU?
Yeah, I mean, but he's like a Rhodes Scholar.
Right.
I mean,
he was going to do it regardless. Like that guy can be a D1A.
He graduated in like 2 years regardless. Right. And then he didn't lose. He took the Rhodes Scholarship and then lost his NFL shine.
Right. Absolutely.
Because he was too smart for the NFL. Like essentially they were like, we don't want this smart guy in our locker room. We're out on this guy.
If you look at it in terms of how much money he's going to make over the course of a career, was he going to make more in the NFL? Yeah, but he's also going to get paid a shit ton as a neurosurgeon. Neurosurgeon. Like he's going to he's the kind of guy he's going to get hired by the highest paying hospital ever, go to some famous institution. He'll write books and shit. You know what I mean?
About
like
CT.
It's not right, and he's gonna have a better quality of life than playing safety for the fucking Browns or some shit. Where did he go play in the NFL for a little bit?
Mm-hmm. The Titans and the Steelers.
Yeah, fuck that. Steelers would make a gig, but still, like, is it worth it? Like,
well, because since he took that year off, he was like a projected first rounder that dropped to like the fourth round or something. Right. He took a year off.
Right. That's complete. I can't say I would do the same thing because when you're staring, $1 million in the face, it's like. He got paid though. He got in. He probably had plans to just go and play, get some cash, and dip in, right?
I think he gets the pension. I think he was there for 3 years.
That guy played it perfectly. Smarter than the NFL. There it is. There it is. That's it.
I read an article, one of the best articles that ESPN ever wrote on their website. It might have been on Grantland or like one of their like offshoot websites back when the offshoot websites were everything. Mm-hmm. And it was just about how Myron Rolle was too smart for the NFL, and that's why he didn't make it. And like, but he just doesn't care because like he has bigger aspirations. Like in college, he was doing mission trips to the Bahamas to like get people like better drinking water and stuff. And it's just this guy's smarter than me. I don't even understand this article.
Well, if you look at it from that like altruistic standpoint, it's like he's doing more good for more people other than just himself not being in the NFL. Like, yeah, it's like, okay, he's playing safety. Yeah, he safety blitz. Woo, he got a pick. Cool. But it's like he's going to be a doctor, fucking like cure millions of people with whatever ailments. Probably doing research because he's that smart, that kind of shit. Like to be a D1 athlete pre-med and like successful at it and be a Rhodes Scholar, which means you had like the top grades. You're like the top mental talent of a whole generation of people in the world. It's like that's how smart he was. And to do the whole D1 athlete thing, like I know he had probably people going for him taking notes and shit, but still, like he had to put that time in.
Study.
Right. So
dude, that being said, fuck Antonio Brown for not playing this week and his stupid calf strain, which I don't believe is real.
You know what? You know what he's doing? He's
trying to cuck my fantasy team out of its moment.
No, what he's trying to do is get my hopes up and make it look worse when I lose. That's what I see happen, man. Because everybody knows I got the worst wide receivers. They're not the worst, but they're not good.
No, dude, my wide receivers are garbage, dude.
Well,
okay. Let's preview our matchup real quick. Let's
Okay,
shift gears
I got it
into
up. Believe me, I've been looking at it. Are you starting
Believe-
Case? Are you going with Case?
Dude, do you believe I'm gonna sling this ham at you?
I do. So the racist bullied kid, like it's kind of old news at this point, but it's worth talking about.
Like, okay, I don't know, like who picked on who first. Like, did he call the black kid a slur, or did the black kid call him, something first? It doesn't matter. The fact that they slung ham at him is the funniest thing of all time.
I'd like to know. Poor milk on his shirt. I'd like to know some of the other kids in his class, like
yeah, they were like, well, yeah, we slung
him.
ham at that kid. He called me the N-word. Like,
right. I want to know what his backstory is. Like, is he like a new kid at a school, or is he like, was he there from the whole time and just sucked? Does he have some disorder or some shit?
Well, I mean, he has
some genetic thing, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, and he has a speech problem, like, which is horrible. Like, I don't want to make fun of anybody, but like, you're probably bringing it on when you're racist a little bit, so then it can be funny.
That's the stop loss right there. That's it. Like, once you can say whatever you want about being anti-bully and shit, but then just he's racist. Okay. So, because what are you gonna do as a kid trying to combat racism? You're not fucking giving an MLK speech on the table at lunch.
I'm just gonna call that kid retarded and throw ham at him.
Right. That's your only move. So like they're reacting the way they go, good for them. Was he a kid from the South or some shit, or was he
from Tennessee? Like backwoods America. Dude, they should hire that kid as the next coach of Tennessee football. That's where this really should go.
Oh shit. Yeah, they should. Wait, did Tennessee get a new coach?
Yeah, they got the defensive coordinator from Alabama.
Oh, okay. Fuck, dude.
All right.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm thinking about college football and how disappointed I am in the whole thing. The only cool thing was the Big Ten championship, which we completely won. We haven't had a podcast since the Big Ten championship, by the way.
I know, dude. That was a wild weekend.
I'm still recovering.
Like a wild beaver.
Dude, those dudes we were talking to,
they were cool.
They were cool. Yeah, they're all right. Probably too friendly, honestly, a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know what their end goal was, but they bought us beers, so that was cool.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. We bought them beers and they bought us beers. I mean, so it was wash, but there was also way more of us. We had to buy 2, they bought 4.
Oh, so. Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, you're paying $100 for a ticket. It's whatever. Are we previewing our matchup?
Can we talk about how much we finessed our way into the back room of the Big Ten Championship?
I tell people that story, and
people don't believe.
It's not even believable.
Dude, we just refuse to be sober. That's the thing. Indianapolis we are undefeated versus Indianapolis, and them trying to keep us sober.
I had heard that Big Cat and PFT were in a box.
They were in a box.
They were in a suite, which is like they had booze in the room probably, or a guy with a cart going by. So that's cheating. That's not doing it right. But if you want to get alcohol as a normal citizen and not pay, however, I don't even think you can get those tickets just like regularly.
I'm sure we could.
I'm not sure. Like those people that got those tickets either had a hookup or they got in early on it. Like, because we bought the tickets like not right when they first came out. Like it was probably like a couple weeks went by.
We proved that you don't need to buy them.
But let me tell you, it's not worth it because you're going to be in there drinking, but you're also going to be watching the game on a 32-inch TV.
Dude, my cell phone screen's almost as big as that.
It's pointless to go. You might as well just be at a bar in that case. You might as well go to St. Elmo's and get served Jordan wine by Jordan the waiter.
To Jordan. Dude, that was the biggest inception of my life.
We need to like rewind for a second and talk about that shrimp cocktail.
Oh, dude, that shrimp cocktail. I remember you and me, I think we're kind of in the same place. We're like, dude, I don't know if we're ready to drink right now. Like, I don't know where we're at. And also we ate the shrimp cocktail and it like reset us, dude. We
It's you know how you get like tired throughout the week. It resets your week down to 0,
and you're
like
all
building up fatigue. It's like nope, you're back. You're back.
It gives you the shakes, dude.
So you got to be into horseradish. You got to be into something.
I'm way in on horseradish though.
Yeah, let me.
It's almost too much. But
no, almost. It was too much because I didn't do the. I took it as the cocktail sauce is on the shrimp. So I'm going to take the shrimp and eat it. I didn't do I'm digging past the cocktail sauce. I basically did a Joe Rogan Fear Factor level shot of fucking cocktail sauce. And it's not normal cocktail sauce. Oh, no. Oh heavens, no! It's not normal cocktail sauce.
It was something, dude. Something to behold.
It really was. But how about that steak, though? Can we just talk about the menu real quick at at St. Elmo's?
The what?
The whole menu, the what we ordered anyway.
It was primo.
It was really good. It was as expected.
Dude, it wasn't even as expensive as I expected.
No. I see. I kind of knew.
I didn't look at any of the prices. I just went in there and not.
I did beforehand. I was like, this is very reasonable because I went to. I can't. Hold on. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to share this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to talk and do it at the same time, or you can talk while I'm trying to do it.
So yeah, no, the St. Elmo's experience was outstanding. Also outstanding, the new Quavo and Travis Scott dual album they dropped yesterday. Absolutely excellent. Pelton, if you want something to listen to tonight, Honcho Jacko.
Okay.
Rap music's back, baby. Who's back?
They took my speakers at work, which is this is the thing. I don't know. They didn't take them out of like as a penance or anything.
Bluetooth
work. No, I do have Bluetooth, but I'm gonna put this as a comment. No, like they're not good speakers. They're just like shitty 2.0 speakers, but they're speakers nonetheless. There we go. Okay, it's back. The link is available for everybody who's not watching right now. I know that for a fact, but if anybody is watching and I don't see it, share the link on my Facebook, which I'm soon deactivating for other reasons.
Net neutrality.
I guess that's what you could call it.
Is that why you're deactivating it?
I don't want to go too in depth on it because some device might be watching.
We'll talk about this on our personal.
Did you catch any of the WhatsApp conversation last night that me and Chen were having?
There were like 500 messages this morning. I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been either for sure. But I have a unique situation brewing with like ghosts of girlfriends past that happen to be friends with ghosts of girls present, and it's like didn't know that until last night, so we're gonna kind of dance around that a little bit.
We're gonna dance like this, dance like this,
dance like this, dance like this. We're gonna dance like Willie Bradford coming over on the Mayflower
on Indians' graves.
Yeah, so we gotta be careful about that. So
okay, word. No issue.
Yeah, but I am deactivating the Facebook starting soonish.
How are you gonna contact me? You only contact me on Facebook.
Dude. This is how.
Are you gonna save my number in your phone?
No, I have your number in my phone.
I remember one time I was with you though, and you were like, "We're gonna send me something like a pic or something." I looked over, and it was just my digits. Like my name was the same. I'm like, "Bro, you're like one of my best fucking friends, and you don't even have my number saved."
No, I have that for a lot of people, like Chen. It's like, oh, it's 513. Probably Albert Chen, because Mike Chen wouldn't call me. Mike Chen's an old man. Mike Chen will call you on a landline. He'll make your landline bling.
Like it's 1998.
Exactly.
So,
side note.
Let's get back.
Yeah. Let's get back to the fantasy discussion. So, are you starting Case Keenum?
Yeah, I think so, dude. I think he's gonna sling the ham at you.
I hope he does.
Look at him. Dude, look at the consistency over the past weeks.
But he's Case Keenum, though. Yeah, no, he's putting he's basically Big Ben over the last like 6 weeks.
I mean, he was bad at first, but like 17, 24, 17, 27, 17, 19, 19. What am I going to do? Start Kirk Cousins?
I would not start Kirk Cousins. Is Case Keenum the ultimate game manager?
He was until he got to Minnesota. Now he's slinging the ham.
Dude, he's taking big daddy cuts. Todd Gurley.
Dude. Big daddy hacks.
So we had a real interesting situation. Like the only situation that was interesting from our trade that could have happened has happened with Todd Gurley. With Ezekiel Elliott versus Alvin Kamara. Switched running backs. Now they're coming to face each other.
Dude, oh my god, dude.
Super interesting because Kamara is coming off an injury. Or no, he's not.
No, he's not. He played last week.
Right, he did. Get
out of my mention.
Don't at me. But Ezekiel Elliott, Ezekiel saw the wheel. It's coming off. Did you watch that University of Alabama Birmingham Gospel Choir? He's coming off his suspension, man. So he's gonna get trial by fire, dude. Trial by combat.
Can we talk about how good Ezekiel Elliott is? That he sat out 6 weeks and is still the 10th best running back in fantasy. That is insane. mean?
He got a head start for sure. If he gets over 20 carries, he's going to get at least 13 points. 30 points.
He would have
13
had
points.
He would have had the highest total with the 39.9, but Todd Gurley went full on last week with the 42-point performance.
Yeah, and Kareem
Dude,
Hunt.
hold on. Shout out to Albert Chen. He talked the most junk. He wanted all the smoke after Kareem Hunt was dogging me on Saturday night. He come back and got his stuff pushed in.
Yeah.
Next time he better talk nicer to me if he wants to win a semifinal. Or he better shut the fuck up.
So are they playing for $50 basically? It's like $250 and $100, right? So we're playing for two or seven total net win.
Yeah, you and me are like that's what I'm saying. Hold on, I'll get the monies up.
That's it, dude. It's gonna offset my Bitcoin losses.
Dude, I don't want to talk about Bitcoin.
The crypto game is a scary one. I was playing in the depths last night. That's nerve-wracking.
Okay, so here's what it is. First place gets $950, so you win $700. Second place gets $200, so you and me are playing for a $500 difference.
Right, and it's a big deal, but it's still going to win $200. I'm $200
richer.
Playing
for 100, 1 versus 0. So
yeah,
but it's funny because it doesn't matter for me because I have both of our draft picks. Like I want to win because I won $500. But I was really rooting for you to lose last week and then lose again, so you could get a better pick. But
I was dogging Bookman last week,
dude. You were hitting it raw, coach.
My team came to play. In fact, I'm gonna bring that up. From last week.
Share that screen, bro.
We'll review. We got a Facebook comment. Who is it? Is it my mom? Nope, it's Albert Chen. Most likely it's 69. Hey, dude.
What's up?
There's a reason there's only 2 numbers in a 69, Chen. Notice how you're not on the pod.
It would only be a 69 if my feet were up on this camera right now. Kind of like
this is what you see when we're 69ing.
Dude, hold on. I can do it.
I'm chirping back at Chen.
All the blood rushed to my head because I'm pretty drunk.
I didn't see it, but I believe it. Peter Smash. He's getting into some with his accounting firm. He's getting into. Hold on, I got this full box score. He's got to have like character references.
Yeah, are we gonna use character references?
I am for sure because I lived with him at that house.
Yeah.
I mean, we all lived with him, but I lived like in the same house with him. So I'm going to get a call from the government at some point to vouch for old Smash. And I will. He is absolutely not Al-Qaeda.
You did the same thing for me, though. Like, I did the VA. You put me down on your VA application.
Did they call you?
No, but I was here for it.
All right. I'm sharing the screen. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm rusty. All right. Here we go. So does that look okay? Are you seeing that all right?
I can see that just fine. Okay. It's a little blurry, but you know.
So this is the last week matchup, and we'll look at yours in a second too. This is me.
Scroll over because you can't see Bookman. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm working. I don't have my other monitor going, so it's kind of tough.
Oh, dude, that's all the work.
Yeah. This sucks.
Dude, so Bookman's been relying on Robbie Anderson and Julio Jones for like weeks, and then they got caught. He got caught playing subpar players. I mean, and your team.
It's going to catch you eventually. Robbie Anderson was actually really good.
No, I know, but but he wasn't going to keep doing what he was doing all those weeks in a row.
Right. Man.
Adam's dead, dude. Grand dance on his grave.
He is indeed dead, but I got all I needed out of him. Who, by the way, became, as of this week, the 5th ranked wide receiver, surprise, with Brett Hundley under center.
Can we talk about how Armin dropped him?
We can. In fact, I can show you how Armin dropped him. Show, don't tell. I'm a teller, not a speller.
Dude, I don't understand.
I don't really get it either. It doesn't make any sense.
Like Golden Tate and Devontae Adams, which are both top 20 wide receivers.
Right. Well, so here's the thing. This is the mistake Armin made. He was like going just by ranks, I think. And then he had the, I don't know, he would have dropped November 8th. So I don't know what that would have been. Probably after that 5.3, the 1.2 and 5.3.
Oh God, that's so dumb.
Or the 1.2, so he just dropped him on a buy, and he's like, "Ooh." Yeah. But the thing is, he wasn't. He was in the 20s here. But I mean, with Armin's team, he probably could have fucking kept him.
Yeah, for sure. He's a keepable player on Armin's team.
Oh yeah. In fact,
Dude, he has to. Dude, no. Oh no, maybe.
Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones is doing really well. Devin Funchess, no one's keeping him.
So he's gonna keep Russell Wilson,
Yeah,
Melvin Gordon, and Marvin Jones, I suppose.
that sucks. To have to say you're going to keep Marvin Jones.
Trash, dude.
See, that's the thing. I was never for having to keep 3 people. I get the argument. I get the argument for it, but I was never there for it because I think it helps balance it more. But I guess it puts you to where you have to.
You can't take your season away.
Well, you don't want to take it anyway, but
so like players and Armin could just like draft all the best rookies next year. You know,
it's true.
It's just I don't know. The arguments are there for both sides.
I see it. It kind of locks it in. It's beneficial for people like me and you who actually have good players to keep.
Correct. In fact, I do.
Because you have a better shot at redrafting people. Like, I mean, I don't think I'll keep Keenan Allen, but like I could redraft him early, and he's a top. He's keepable.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at dynasty rankings for next season, and Mike Evans is still top 5, and it's like, man, I don't know. I think he'd be a lot better if he wasn't in Tampa Bay. He'd be certainly having a better season, and he doesn't seem to be able to catch balls unless he has OPI with it.
Right, it's like he puts it there, and he's like, "No, I'll just push this guy in the bag."
Yeah, absolutely. It's insanity. Like that last game I was watching, every time he made a catch, he had like at least a touchdown that was called back. He might have had a second one or like a long gain that was called back because of OPI as well.
But would you rather have Mike Evans or Jameis Winston?
Mike Evans, but still, it's like then again, Jameis Winston's gonna at least come out and get you 10 points. Right. I mean, there's better quarterbacks, but still, it's like Mike Evans was getting 2-3 point games. And it's like, what are you doing, man? I feel like he's like unhappy there. I feel like he's probably frustrated. But then again, I don't know Mike Evans. He could be an asshole.
Yeah, it could be a dickbag.
Getting Deshaun Jackson definitely hurt him this season, though.
And Deshaun Jackson didn't even do anything, which is hilarious.
No, but it took targets away from him. Like, you need to force feed the rock to Mike Evans. He'll make plays, but they never got. They were bad. They had a bad red zone percentage.
For sure. Yo, throw up my matchup from last week. Let me talk about how I dogged Albert Chan a couple times.
Yeah, hold on. Keep talking.
Oh, dude. The only person talking last week was Albert Chan, and I gave him the hand. And his extra $50 lined my pocket very nicely.
Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm pulling it up here.
It's all good. No, but I feel like Mike Evans needs to learn to be a little better with like 8 targets a game instead of 15. Like, I know it wasn't 15, it was 11 the year before, but
yeah.
Oh yeah. There's the ham slingers, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I slung major hams.
Honestly, I was sleeping like half that day. Was he just like running his mouth all morning, like all early afternoon?
No, all Saturday night and all morning. Yap about his 32.6. That's not 42, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's not 42.
Dude, look at how much our combined wide receivers took a poop, though. Like, it's a combined unit of 4 wide receivers.
That's the tale of the season, though. Wide receivers have not been.
Robbie Gould's really my all-star in this matchup. 24 points.
Outscoring
Aaron Rodgers.
This season might be a solid argument for switching to half PPR or PPR in the future.
I'm down for half PPR. Full PPR is lame.
Full PPR is what girls play so they can win like the NCAA tournament and pick the best city to go shopping in or the fucking favorite colors or their favorite animal. little light sexism on this podcast. No big deal.
Little big baller pop-ups. Big baller pop-up in? How do I spend?
Will you sign my Starberries?
For sure. But yeah.
So he started Josh Gordon. That was his dream all year, was to get Josh Gordon started.
And then Josh Gordon had solid weeks, 2 weeks in a row with touchdowns, and then he just comes out and takes a poop.
He got what he needed to out of Aaron Rodgers, but
which is funny because like I was like, dude, if Aaron Rodgers comes back and is the reason I lose because I dropped him.
Yeah.
But he came back for 1 week and blew it, and now he's on the IR again.
Yeah, Chen's whole team just took a shit. He wouldn't have done any better if he started Jai or anything.
No, that's what I was saying. Like I made wrongful starts. Like I could have started Marquise Goodwin, I guess, or something. I don't know. Not really, but like
why would you?
Marquise Goodwin is the truth. Dude, look at Alfred Morris was a hot start.
Alfred Morris, the only place he has in this fucking league is when I traded him for fucking Le'Veon Bell when I was sitting on the toilet rotations 4 years ago. 3 years ago? 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
2013, October, Marion rotation, med safety. That was a fucking rotation, sitting there for 10 hours doing literally nothing. It was good trading for my job now.
That's funny.
So yeah, fantasy, man, it's coming to an end, and I'm sad about it. But then again, it's like, man, I don't want to have to wake up on Sundays like stressing, like, oh man, I don't want to look. There was a couple times where I like didn't even want to look at like my phone or like the computer or turn on the TV because I was just so worried about what the score was going to say. Because I was like, those weekends I work especially because I'd be sleeping like late afternoon, and it's like, man, I don't want to even. Ooh, my neighbors across the way are doing something. The lights are on. That's so weird to see if like they're like it's like foggy.
Ooh, he looks better with the lights off.
Is Chet Eaton vegan right now?
Probably is.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
So if we preview this week's matchup, you are gonna trash me, dude.
Oh yeah. Let me pull that up.
Dude, you want to talk about your wide receivers being bad? My wide receivers are absolute ass.
Sorta, but I mean that's the thing though. That's why you got to play the game. You know what I mean?
Do you play to win the game?
I certainly do. Chen doesn't. So yeah, it's interesting. Let me pull up the benches too, because I think that's even more important.
Show that bench.
It's harder to do this on one monitor. So I mean that's it. Like the thought comes to your mind, it's like, oh, do I run Alex Smith out there and hope he gets 40? But it's like, do I need it? I just need to play consistently. I need decent performances out of all of my players.
Dude, I might be benching Golden Tate and playing the hot hand and Kellen Cole and just hope for the Bortles service to come for you.
He is. Are they playing for home field? Because they clinched playoff berth. Are they like going? Oh, they're going to try to win against San Francisco.
No,
although
if the Steelers lose one more game, then they.
Jimmy G has not lost a start in San Francisco. Jimmy G is undefeated as starter in San Francisco. He's a good manager. Dude. He's very good. But yeah, it's something to think about. You picked up. You had Godwin on your team already?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they play Jacksonville, dude. I'm scared of Jalen Ramsey.
Did you notice I have 3 defenses on my team? I just picked up the best ones available so nobody else could get them.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a power. I picked up the Bears like 3 weeks ago because I knew they were plug and play.
I've been doing that too. I've been pre-picking up. Like last week, I picked up the Chargers because they play the Jets and stuff. And I
think that's like some of the strongest fantasy advice that I can give people that are streaming defenses. Don't just stream that week. Stream for the week ahead.
Yeah, especially around playoff time. You guys.
Oh yeah, and try to get a 2 for 1. Like if somebody's playing Cleveland one week, but they're playing New England or the Saints the next week. Fuck that. Get a team that's playing like 2 shitty teams in a row. Go for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I never want to stream defenses. I never go into it with that intention. I go into it like trying to get a good defense, but it's like it's hard to. It's almost not worth it to stick with a good defense unless you got the Jags,
which you just luck into.
Which then again, Sullivan will claim he didn't because.
Oh, he only drafted in like the 8th round or something. Yeah. Dumb.
Right, and then now what is he doing? Now what is he doing? If it would have worked, it would have been cool. But now he's trying to play and try not to be snail.
Back to back it, dude.
Let me pull up the lines for the snail matchup.
Dude, our line is minus 22.5 in your favor.
You're the dog, man.
I am, dude.
You're a good bet to make with the spread, though.
Oh yeah, cover my spread, baby. Only people would bet on my spread.
All right, here's the world famous snail matchup. So here we go. That's just very appropriate name from Eric Sullivan, guys. Trying to keep it PG. Here you go.
Bert's curdled Gert. Anywhere but show their hand, Albert.
Did he find that picture on Google or did he upload that himself? Because it's way funner if he took that picture himself. And Sullivan would eat light and fit yogurt at work.
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty sure it's Salt. I'm gonna go with it. It's him.
Jonathan Dorn. Yeah, they're not good teams. I don't know what to say. They're just not good teams.
Dude, Sullivan's team isn't horrible. Dude, Sullivan has scored so many points in our league, though.
Yeah, well, I guess this is what you probably could look at is points for and points against.
Dude, Sullivan has more points than you or me.
Hey man, you gotta win on the road. That's all I gotta say. You gotta win on the road.
Dude, I'm 7-0 at home, dude. I'm 2-5 on the road, but 7-0 at home. You at least got to defend your home turf.
See, that's what I was thinking for next year, and it doesn't. It's good because it is random. Like we should have bonus pots that aren't random. Like most points throughout the year, best record should get paid a little bit, but then have some random like best away record. Because then it's like worst away record, Tom 0-7. Like he lost on the road, man. He's not terrible at home, but he's bad on the road.
He's just horrible on the road.
Oh heavens, is he bad?
I'm 7-0 at home, dude. I should win something for that. I'm the only undefeated team, dude. Right. Little Tom Saywell 0-7 on the road.
Or like longest win streak would be cool. Mm-hmm. Longest losing streak, Tom. But then Tom wins the first round of the playoffs because he's a savage.
Dude, yeah, Tom just comes out there after dropping 10 L's in a row. Like, nope, but I'm just gonna beat up Sullivan.
That was amazing. That's the tail of the tape right there. We'll get to the Lambeau Leap in a second, but I want to look at this last week's snail matchup or this week's snail matchup. So who do you think we should bet on it? Like, if you want to say the line's 11, say it's 11.5. Say it's 11. Say it's 10.5. Give him a 10.5 line. So you got Sullivan. So if Armin comes within 10 points, he can get it, I guess. I mean, then again, it's like bench players might come into play, but
dude, and the best part is that Tom and Kiesel have to set each other's lineups.
Yes. I'll get to that one in a second, though. Armin's team is terrible, but it was threatening to get into the playoffs there for a second, if you recall. It was Armin and Sullivan were both the gunner for the playoffs, and I was nervous. I finished on a 4-game win streak, which is very lucky and needed. But because I didn't have the best team. Like I certainly do now. I think like on paper, I certainly have the best team on paper. But at the time, I didn't. When it was Kenyon Drake, the hotline bling himself,
the man, the myth, the legend.
All right, let me pull up the one that puts the asses in the seats. This is the good matchup. The 8 and 7 seed advanced. So this one, if you're trying to lose, Kiesel certainly has Tom certainly has a head start on losing. He certainly has a head start.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
no,
so Tom's actually very good.
Who's on Tom's bench though? I feel like Armin could. I feel like Kiesel, if he actually cared, could really turn this around. Like, okay, Leonard Fournette's gonna play, so all you would have to do would be play Chris Ivory, right?
Wait, so if you're trying to lose or you're trying to win? Because
you're trying to
win.
Lose. You
are trying to lose.
Right, but you're trying to make the other person win. Oh,
you're
God.
trying to make the other person win.
I don't know if you can make Tom win. Tom's running backs are so bad, dude. Oh, you just have to.
See, what they should have been doing is dropping some of their mid-tier players that they weren't going to keep and picked up terrible players off the waiver wire. That would have been the move. I don't know what I do. I probably start a semi-injured player if I was setting my own lineup. But do you think they're even going to do it? Is Kiesel going to make the call? We might have to intervene and be like, "Hey, who's starting who?" Try to get their asses going.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We can make the changes or whatever. We can even add it up ourselves, whatever. It doesn't matter because we're gonna set the lineup anyway.
Do you want to make some live bets on these games between you and me? There are 3 games we can pick, and we can each.
Yeah.
So
let me.
You and me. How much, dude? Do you want to wager?
So you want to start with the snail map? No, let's start. Let's do winners consolation. So Bookman and Chen, and then we'll go consolation with the.
Live wager. What are we going to wager here, you and me? Because we're going to see each other next weekend. So what are we getting?
You want to do? I don't know. Do you want to do total? Whoever wins more. It's 2. If we go 2 and 2, it's a tie. Or do you want to do each one individually?
No, I think we each get to pick a game. So we each get to pick one, and then the other one we pick, and then we do it based on the spread in that one. So if they cover, so if you pick Tom and he doesn't cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So which one are we doing first?
Okay, we'll pick. So which one do you want to pick?
Let's start with the.
We just do outright winners on one and then spread on the other.
All right. Well,
Then
we should
we're not
probably.
gonna-
This one's close. This one's close anyway. So, Bookman versus Chen. It's a 5-point spread, but I mean, we can just. It's kind of a pick 'em, honestly. Fantasy, considering fantasy, that's basically a pick 'em.
All right. Do you want me to call this one? I'll call this one.
Yeah.
I feel. Hold on, I gotta look at the teams.
Hi, man.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
not
pull it. Bookman. I got Bookman in this one.
Go Bookman. Okay, that's fair. All right. Let me pull up another one. Why do you pick Bookman?
Because Chen is just gonna crumble. Just the Kareem is not gonna have 30 points again. Jordan Howard is kind of trash, and he's playing the Browns, who actually have a sneaky good run defense. And what's he? Oh, he's starting Alshon Jeffrey to like spite Bookman because he traded him. Yeah, that's trash.
Listen, you go back to the tape. I was saying like week 2, I was like Kareem Hunt's not going to be as good as people think he is, and he was for like a couple games after that. But he was a very, very average quarterback or very average running back the rest of the season.
Except the last 2 weeks he's balled.
Except the last
So
week.
he's gonna come back
But
down.
all intents and purposes, between week 4 and 13,
He was
that
average.
was very average, very average. And like big points are cool, but like with Tyreek Hill, those weeks that he gets 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, that's detrimental when it's one of your best players.
Oh yeah, indeed, not good.
Certainly.
All right,
In fact, bad.
In fact, bad.
So we'll do ours last. We'll go to the winner's consolation, which is so confusing because they're trying to lose. So
Yeah.
Are we betting on who loses? Because losing's the goal.
Sure, we can bet on who loses.
All right, so I gotta pick the loser here. Is that what we're doing, or are we doing spread?
Yeah. No, we can do no. Just do the loser.
Okay. Kiesel versus Tom. All right, who's the loser? I'm gonna take Tom on this one. Yeah, and the reason for that is just like Tom's
His
team.
team is ass.
But
It beat Sullivan.
It beat Sullivan.
Sullivan had the most points last week of anybody except maybe Bookman, and Tom had the least points, and Tom beat him. Just
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sullivan's just a very, very low to middle tier fantasy manager. Tom, for all the shit I give him, like he's not terrible at fantasy.
no. He made the playoffs like every year except this year. He just never wins.
Right. Well, the fact that Aaron Rodgers destroyed a season is what actually happened because Jordy Nelson was gone. It just wasn't a good look. And then he ended up he traded away Julio, right?
Right, dude. He tanked in the best possible way because he's not Snail. Got Bookman's pick.
Yeah. So he's all right going forward. He doesn't have the greatest keepers, but he'll be able to sling in the early rounds next year. All right. So which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the snail? Bet on snail?
All right, yeah. So this is okay. So what's the spread? Can we see a line spread? Oh, okay.
Yes. Hold on a second. Maybe scoreboard. Let me pull it up this way.
No, it was there. No, the spread was there. Okay, where you pulled up there. So we got
Was it
Sullivan.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
If you want to look at benches, we can do that too. But
No, that's okay. So it's minus. All right. So I'm gonna. Do you want to pick this, or do you want me to pick this? This is a deciding vote because we've picked one.
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I got Armand.
Armin to
Plus.
win.
No. Plus 11.3. I'm not saying he's gonna win.
Armin with the points. Okay.
Yeah, Armand with the points, man.
Okay. Joe. Armin with the points, baby. All right, that's it. That's really interesting. So fuck you, Sullivan. We don't care about your points. I would take Armin straight the fuck up, dude. I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Fuck Sullivan. Sullivan's fake news.
Scary.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, we don't have to bet on ours, but we can. This can be just a cash bet.
Okay, no, let's just do a cash bet between me and you.
Okay.
No, let's do a
So,
shotgun.
I mean, we're obviously
Dude,
rooting for our teams. I'm not gonna...
how do you feel about this? What do you feel about a shotgun video bet? So whoever loses has to do a shotgun and dedicate it to the other person when we see each other the next weekend.
dedicate it. All right, that
yeah,
sounds
just
cute.
like this is to yeah. I have a video of Sullivan worshiping me on my phone, which I have yet to release from when I went to Colorado because I beat him the week before in fantasy.
Sullivan, he's out of the league. We should replace him with Stephon.
For sure.
All right, so that's what it looks like. So to recap, for the Bookman versus Chen matchup, the consolation ladder that would be $100. $50 is on the line, right? 50, 100,
no, $100.
$100 is on the line.
I got Bookman.
Joe's calling Bookman, so I'm rooting for Chen. Unfortunately, as much Chen as Ted talks, man. He's full of karma. Chen yesterday told me when we were talking about cryptocurrency, he was talking about, I believe that the positive energy you put out in the world returns to you in some way or another. It's like, Chen, you talk so much shit fancy. That's why you always fucking lose. So Kiesel versus Tom, I'm saying that Tom loses, which is a good thing.
You're right. You're picking Tom to lose.
I'm picking Tom to lose. And that's not a knock on Tom.
No, not at all.
Tom is just more capable of losing. His team is dynamic. His team is electric.
It's the Trill Withers of fantasy teams you see.
His team does not have any athletes in space whatsoever.
Oh, no. It's Wisconsin football at its finest.
It's AFC North football. Stale, Joe's saying Armin with the points, which is like an 11-point spread. TBD. It's like 11 point something. We'll have to rehash that line later. It might change. But you're still taking Armin with the points, right?
Yep.
It's not going to change much.
No.
Okay. And then we're putting money on ourselves to win.
A shotgun challenge, dude.
Yeah. So are we doing that straight up or are we doing that with points? Because that sucks.
I thought we were going to do that straight up.
That's straight up because those points don't really mean anything. They do, but they don't.
My team's going to get smoked like a goddamn magic show.
Oh, for sure. Do you want to wrap things up with a 3 for 3? Which I have no idea what we're doing.
A quick 3 for 3.
Yeah. It's Christmas.
Dude,
it's holiday season.
3 best things about the holidays.
3 best things about the holidays. Okay.
About Christmas season holidays.
Okay.
Snake draft.
Snake
draft.
We
don't know how to execute it.
Do you want to do starter, sleeper, and bust, or stardom, stardom, sit-em, and bust for the holiday season?
Stardom, sit-em, sleeper, right?
Stardom, sit-em, sleeper. Okay. My stardom. You want to go first? You go ahead.
No. You, sir.
Okay. My stardom for the holiday season is gift cards. I'm a big gift card guy. I like gift cards. People say they're bad gifts. I think they're the best gifts. You can spend that shit whenever, however, whatever way you want to. And you always know in the back of your mind, it's like, oh, I got that gift card to Outback. I can rock that. That's a steak. You got a steak like in your belt, ready to go whenever you need it.
Mid-tier steak, dude. I'm ready for it.
So my stardom is gift cards.
Cool. My stardom is NBA basketball because you get the best games on Christmas Day, dude. You get like 5 games and they're all primo matchups.
For sure.
And you always get a rematch of the finals, which is always dope.
Do they really? Is that just chance, or is that how they kind of set it up?
No, they schedule it, dude. They're not dumb.
That is man. That's why the NBA is the best league out there right now.
It is, dude.
Adam Silver is the best commissioner, hands down.
I'm working on Christmas, so I'm not gonna be able to watch them all. But yeah, NBA basketball is the best thing.
For sure. Sit 'em.
Sit 'em.
Sit 'em.
You know what I'm going to sit? The weather, dude. Because we haven't had a white Christmas in like 5 years, which is total BS. So I'm sitting the weather until they prove me wrong, dude. The weather is out. I'm out on the weather. I want a white Christmas.
It's either El Nino, global warming, or both. I don't know. Depending on the day, depending on who you ask, depending if you're in the 90s or not, it can be either. Yeah, I haven't seen a white Christmas in a minute, but at the same time, fuck snow. Let me think. You kind of just fucking took mine there. Sit 'em. Talking politics with your extended family.
Oh, the worst.
Major sit 'em.
Dude, I always just always every time someone starts talking about it at my table, I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna go get a new beer.
Oh yeah,
it's like all you can do, dude. You're like, well, I'm just gonna go do this now. Like, I'm gonna take myself out of the scenario. I'm totally with you there.
Yeah, for sure. Can I have a secondary sit 'em? Because I got another one. New Year's Eve disappointment. It's always not as good as you think it's gonna be.
Oh, we're gonna have a great time this year.
I know we might have the best one.
I'm shaking a pencil at you with a real eraser.
Oh, really? One of those triangle ones?
It's from the National Civil War Museum in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Interesting, I guess. Cool. All right. Is it sleeper to me?
Yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa's a sleeper.
Kwanzaa's my sleeper, dude. I mean, you wouldn't think it because I'm white, but I still recognize the heritage and get it, son. Get it.
My sleeper is the fact that Christmas is kind of like 2 days. It's the extended holiday because a lot of things you don't really work all the long hours on Christmas Eve, and you get off on Christmas. So sleeper.
Yeah, no, they kind of done a good job about making Christmas Eve just kind of became Christmas part one. The Christmas Eve in a lot of ways is better, especially even as a kid, because the anticipation's like the best part, like hands down.
Dude, it's all about the build up.
It really is.
Kids just love to edge themselves.
Ooh, another sleeper. Lying to your kids. Lying to your kids for years about the origins of Santa Claus. Oh yeah, Santa fucks.
I'm a big Santa guy, to be honest, though.
No, me too. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, how weird is it that I was so okay when I was a kid? Like, I remember being little and being like so okay with the thought of a fucking grown man that I've never met, my parents have never actually met, coming into my house like semi-uninvited. I guess welcome, but uninvited. And just crawling, just like stepping around your house. Eating some of your food.
Santa was the original slide into your DMs.
Santa's been sliding into our DMs since like the 1600s.
He was always in your mom's DMs, dude.
For sure. Oh, that song! I saw "Mommy Kissing Santa Claus" by the Chanterelles, exactly. I think that's a mushroom. I don't think they're called that. The Chantels or something like that. Dude, Mom was stepping out, dude. That wasn't Santa. That was just some dude. That was like the gym teacher.
What's up?
The mailman, aka Santa.
For sure.
Yeah. That's it's been a while since we did a podcast. I apologize, but I've been very sick.
Let's do a live podcast next week with you and me in the same house.
Yeah, we'll have to recap it. That'd be cool. Ooh, yeah, I can set up some shit up here and make it work real well. So we'll be back next week, next weekend with a special edition podcast to wrap up the fantasy season. It should be fun. We got everybody's leagues are either wrapped up or soon to wrap up this weekend. If you're going to week 17, you're doing it wrong. I don't know who told you that was a good idea, but it's not.
We've always been out on that.
Week 17 is just when they sit Peyton Manning, man. That's all I remember. So
sure. All right.
Yeah, man. See you guys later. We'll be getting it raw next weekend. Have a good one.
Make sure you listen to that new Travis Scott and Quavo. Peace.
There you go.